What up, folks? I'm ULTRAZILLA, and I'm at the St. Anne's Comic Book Carnival. I'm actually a vendor here for today. Let's check out the whole place and see what I have to offer as well. So, the St. Anne's Comic Book Carnival is in benefit of renovations for the school's gym where the carnival took place and their bathrooms. So, a good cause, and that is fantastic. To support that cause, there was a small admission price and a raffle, which I donated my Legacy Brachiosaurus to. I didn't really have a need for it anymore since I upgraded recently to the Hammond collection, so I figured what a great, thing to use the original Brachiosaurus for, and donate it. So I hope someone enjoys it. Like I said, the carnival was inside the gym of the school, which is pretty cool. There was an adjacent room where there was more tables, but pretty slick to have done this. I'm really happy. It was a nice turnout yesterday. This is my table, actually, the ULTRAZILLA table. It was pretty much like an upgrade to what I did at the flea market a few months back. A lot of comics. I am in the comic book industry, so I have a lot of those. And some toys, mostly like action figures and stuff. And then my brother-in-law was next to me, and he has a ton of pops. He was there again today. I actually opted out of today because the weather was pretty bad, and I was kind of feeling a little off this morning to boot. But, mostly the decision was made on, the weather forecast for today. Crazy weekend weather here in NYC due to a tropical storm that has developed in the Atlantic. But what are you gonna do? It is what it is. The show went on today. Hopefully everything went well. But this is a look at, a lot of the other vendors. A lot of different variety. Mostly toys, even though it was a comic book carnival. But there was some comic book folks there. Some indie comic book folks there, some artists, so it was pretty cool. And as you can see, some crochet artists, which is nice. And then, a nice variety of toys and other items. There was some other items for sale too. So, a good show and a lot of variety. What was cool was it started yesterday at 2:30 p.m. right after school let out. It is in the gym of the school. So what was awesome was, and I didn't capture it here, and I wish I did, but I kind of felt uncomfortable filming, a lot of kids, and stuff, buying stuff, so I didn't want to really do that. But it was a really nice turnout. The kids of the school really appreciated stuff. As you might have saw at the beginning with my stuff, I had really low-priced items. All of my trades were $5 each. My hardcovers were $10 each. My action figures were $5 each, and then I had some various bigger figures for $10. So, I made it really cheap, especially knowing there was going to be a lot of kids. And for that first, hour and a half, 2 hours, man, the kids really came out. And then it got slowed down a little bit, as the day wore on. But it was pretty cool throughout. A lot of nice conversations I had with a lot of the other vendors and a lot of the folks buying stuff. So, it was cool. I enjoy talking to a lot of the kids as well, seeing what they like. So it was a nice experience, I have to say. I definitely enjoyed it. And there was a lot of cool toys here. As you can see, man, Wildcats. I haven't seen these figures in a while. And I gotta say, this vendor had all this 90s stuff. Pristine. Look at it. A lot of Marvel stuff, a lot of pristine stuff, and everything was priced at $20 each. It was really cool. Definitely something I was kind of interested in, but ultimately didn't go for it. This was, one of the tables near us. So it was pretty cool. A lot of cool stuff here. A lot of Masters of the Universe. So, nice stuff all together. There was some things that definitely interested me as I walked around. But I tried not to get anything, and it wasn't until late in the day that I did decide to get something. And that kind of it was an item that I was looking at all day long. It kind of, the final thing, look at this, Chogokin Pac-Man at a really great price. Ridiculously great price. And the vendor I did get my item at was from that last vendor. And he bought one of my books, and he had me sign it because I lettered it. So it was that was pretty cool, and that kind of like, you know, convinced me, you know what, definitely gonna get the item from him. I felt like it was like, you know, a good little favor to return, you know, neighborly favor to return, and I was looking at it anyway. It was the one thing for sure that I was just like, I kind of kept looking at. It was literally right next to me. This was pretty cool, though, by the way. These were all handmade little figurines and stuff. Very, very nice stuff. A lot of creative people there. Really cool to see the Staten Island scene, which is awesome. You know, that's borough over from me. I'm in Brooklyn, and they're in Staten Island. And there's a Brooklyn show coming up that I'm going to be talking about on the channel more as we go and into September, coming into October. So do stay tuned. Lots more to talk about. But hey, how about this little Godzilla art for you, which was very, very cool. And here's some more like really cool art I saw. So it was a good show. It was a good show. There was some video games going on. Little Pikachu wins if you wanted to play. But a lot of, you know, cool toys. And there was a nice little Bumblebee little statuesque here that I almost bought. I kind of was thinking about it, but I didn't. How about some old G.I. Joe vehicles? And that's pretty slick too, right? Yeah, some decent stuff all around. So it was a good show. That's what I'm saying. I was really happy with how everything turned out at my table, and how, you know, the show was done in general. And I definitely enjoyed it. Hope to go back next year. Hopefully, I can. So, there you go. And what I got was the Pac-Man you just saw in that last piece of video. It's pretty cool. I really, really dig this. It was a 2013 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive that I never heard about. So, it was really interesting to me. I felt like it goes with the Chogokin Pac-Man really nice. It's vac metal. It's an Avi Arad, like, thing. I don't know. I don't care about that. But I do care that it was a cool-looking piece, and I had my eye on it the whole time. And, you know what? I'm glad to have gotten it. So that was it. That was the show. Hope you enjoyed this little look-see into my day yesterday. It was quite cool. I really, really dug it. And definitely plan to go back again. So, thanks for watching. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.